Thank you, Toastmasters. A couple of weeks ago, I sent out an email, or what I thought to be a polite email, to a coworker. I started with the name and the body, and I thanked him at the end. The response that I got was unexpected. You never start with the last name in an email. He responded back. Whoa, where did that come from? I have not expected the angry reaction. And he was angry because he added, it frustrates me when people address me by my last name. I responded to the email. I said, sorry, what should I call you then? He responded back and said, Joseph or Joe? I was really? Two? Joseph or Joe? And it actually reminded me why I picked his last name in the first place. Because I got into trouble with the same scenario where I should either use Joe or Joseph. I had a friend that I called him Pat. Do not call me Pat. My name is Patrick. Can you see? Okay. Be cool. That's fine. I had another scenario. Hi, Deborah. Do not call me Deborah. Call me Dad. The only person who calls me Deborah is my mother. All right. So it's very interesting how people kind of react differently whether you use the short name or the long name. But it also is very important to kind of pay attention to what people like to be called. But my point of this speech today is to kind of have a talk with the people who react angrily whenever somebody calls them a name that they do not prefer. Do not expect that the person on the other end will know exactly how you prefer to be called. You haven't told them yet. It is okay to be succinct about your preferred name, but it's not okay to react angrily when somebody calls you the name. People call me all names. They call me Mohammed, they call me Mohamoud, they call me Mohammad, they call me Mo. I don't have a problem with it. But it's also very interesting how people view like the name itself. Somehow people think that name and identity is exactly the same. So if you spell their name, it looks to them it looks like an attack on their identity, like you're attacking them. If you misspell their name, it looks like you're twisting their identity. A name is your mark. It's what society knows you about. It is not. It could be a part of your identity, but it is not like your identity. For example, for the last name, it is your last name. You can remove your if you do not want people not to call you by last name. So if you find in that situation where you do not get an email or somebody, where you see somebody calling you a name that you do not prefer, be cool about it. Politely tell him, call me by that name, or you can call me by that name. But we should be careful about not to be angry about it. Thank you.